Alrighty everyone, hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are having fun. I'm a little bit late, almost 10 minutes late. It seems like almost always I am kind of late to this by like 5 or 10 minutes. It's just too crazy right now at home. But anyway, I do have planned today 3 gorgeous cards using the Peace and Joy, which I don't know if you noticed is this one. And once I flip the camera, you're going to be able to see it well, but it's those two. And I'm excited with this because I really like when I first saw it. And so it's been long for me to come up with some ideas. But anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. Let me know where you are watching from. I love seeing you. Hi, Marianne. Hola, gordita. Hi, Don. Say hello to Lenny if he's watching. Barb, how are you? So anyway, so I'm just gonna try to, so let me know where you are joining, and I'm gonna try also to, of course, I'm always trying to share these to my group, and I'm always having so many issues. So anyway, while we are connecting, if you can also help me sharing it, it will really make a lot of it will mean a lot to me. So anyway, so let me see if I can share these real quick, and if not, then I'll stop messing up with this because it seems like almost every single time we have an issue. But this is the last week, by the way. This is the last week to sign up for the last Stampin' Stack, which is the one that is featuring the warm and toasty. And if you haven't seen it, it's this one. And I'll show the cards again in a bit as well so that you can see them, but this is the last one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Stampin' Stack, you make 3 of each of these cards, so you end up making 12 cards. The last day to sign up is actually tomorrow, and it's through my email. So if you want to get the information about those, you can email me at Ali at creatingwithali.com, or if you register to my mailing list, which you can see it on the top of this video, you'll get another email tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day. So this is the last Stampin' Stack that I'm offering, and it's the last Christmas card, because of course by the time I'm mailing it is the end of November, beginning December. So I think that pretty much we're done with Christmas cards as December. That's when we're mailing it. Of course, there's going to be more classes to come, but at least the Christmas cards, this is the last one. So, anyway, so let me start flipping the camera. Yeah, and I have no clue. Again, I'm having some issues sharing it. It shows here. Oh, here it is. Maybe I can share this time. Well, it's not letting me. Okay, so it's not letting me share into my group, which I always hate when Facebook has all these glitches and whatnot. It seems like I can see myself on the other phone, but I cannot share it. So anyway, so let's start flipping the camera. So just don't get dizzy, and we'll get it started. Just give me 1 second here. I always have to remember how to do this part. I'm going to put this one. And I think it should be good. There we go. Okay, I think I'm getting better every time with the whole flipping the camera here and there. So, as I mentioned, we're going to be using, and you know what? I didn't even, okay, we're going to be doing the whole thing here. But anyway, so this is the stamp set that we're going to be using. Thank you so much, Susan. You are the best. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And so like I mentioned, this is one of those bundles that I loved the first time I saw it, and I just never use it. So today we're going to be making it right, and we're going to be making some cards with it. So, but this is what it is. So this is the stamp set, and I love that we have the dies, and pretty much the dies that coordinate with this set is just the words, the larger words, and you can lay them up right now. One thing to note is that if you're stamping the word, you can die cut it and then layering with the other piece, or you can actually, instead of stamping, you can actually die cut the word. So say that I have this one, right? And I can lay it up with a different card. So I'll show you in a second what I mean with that. But I thought that that was pretty cool because you have different options for putting together these words. So this is the bundle, and of course when you get them together you save 10%. Thank you, Marianne. Yep, both of them are doing great, and I'll let Mundo know that you're saying hello. Okay, so now for these cards, I wanted to pair it also with the, let me see, which one is this paper? It's the one that is on the Warm Hugs, suite. Or heartwarming, I think it's heartwarming suite. And I love that one because it has really good Christmas colors. Very traditional, I'll be honest. But I really like how they go. And so this is what we have. So in this case, I have a real red piece. And this is, where is the ruler here? And here we go. We're already starting to lose things. It always happens, right? So this one is 11 by 4 1/4. And I already score it at, let me just see here, 2 3/4 on each of the ends. Yeah, 2 3/4. So that when we fold it, we still have our 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Okay. So I actually score everything, so I just wanted to make sure I had everything here ready. I have 2 pieces of the designer series paper, and this one is 2 1/2 by, what it is? Oh, it's actually by 3 7/8. All right, so this will go, oh, actually, oh, I see what I'm doing here, yeah. You know, sometimes I am designing my cards before yeah, there's what I wanted to do. Yeah, before the Facebook Live by like a whole week, and sometimes I kind of forget what I was doing. So yeah, this is why this is a little bit smaller, because I am not leaving. So typically I would do something like that, but in this case, I'm actually going to be gluing it to the edge. So it looks like I have 1 piece rather than 2 pieces. And then the way I was thinking this card is I'm going to be putting this one here, but I'm going to be gluing only one side, not both, of course, because we want to have the inside, and then decorate this section. That's how I was picturing this now that I remember. So anyway, so this one is Pure Pizzazz. And again, I'm just following the colors from this design series paper. And this one is 3 1/8. by 4 1/8. This one is Mossy Meadow, and you can see this one is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right. So I also have a part that is going to go inside of our card. Hi, Carol. And this one is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. All right, so this set is photopolymer, and because it's a photopolymer, of course, we're going to be using our pierce mat. Yeah, if I can find it. And I have already selected the colors for these. You know what? And I'm also going to be using, since I have the inside part already, I probably will be using the, I don't know if I have it here with me. Yeah, here it is. I'm also going to be using the Poncentia petals, just because I love this sentiment. I think that this one for the inside is great. And in fact, I have been using it a lot, just because it's large enough to cover the inside. And so when I am addressing these cards, it just makes it very easy for me. So let me just bring my blocks, because I thought I had done that and it seems like I didn't. So anyway, we're gonna have this one. I do have it. The Joy to the World is already there. That's what I thought I had already done it, but it seems like I put them away. So, and we're gonna be using the leaves. So here's what I have. We're gonna be putting them on the blocks. So I have that one. I'm going to be putting this one on that one. And I'm going to be putting this one here. And then I'm going to be putting also the little berries, right? And I'm going to be putting those on this block. All right, I think those are the only ones that I'm going to be using right now. We'll see if I need more. And I'm going to be laying this piece here. Now, I do want to have on this one the word joy, and then have a collage of all the leaves. That's how I picture this one. As far as colors, I decided I want to use garden green and early espresso. I want to also use real red and pure pizzazz and old olive. So those are the colors that I'm going to be using. And the reason I choose that many is because I wanted to have like the leaves all in different colors. That was the whole thing there. So I'm going to be using this one. And you know what I'm going to be doing? I think I should probably put first the word joy, just so that I know exactly what parts I have, right? And then go from there. Now, joy is going to go in the early espresso. And I'm just going to be putting it, just need to make sure it's well inked, like here, okay? I love. Now, because one thing here is that you always want to be using your pierce mat, especially if you have like bold images like these with the photopolymers, you get a really nice transfer of the image that way. And so let's just now going to start adding all the leaves so that we can do a collage, like a design series paper, if you will. And we'll go from there. I'm going to be opening everything. This kind of makes me nervous sometimes. I'll be honest, because yeah, if you have that many stamp pads open, sometimes you end up having a mess. So anyway, we're gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this one here, and so I'm gonna start first with this one, and in some cases I'm gonna be off the page, okay? Once I have those, I'm gonna go ahead and add the berries. Okay. And one thing, if you have seen me, is I like usually with start with like large images and then go with the little ones. And this one, I thought it was kind of like the large, and then now I'm going to be covering the rest with the rest of the leaves. So, I have here this one, which is in pure pizzazz. And you know what? I'm just going to be putting here and there for right now, because I want to have enough room for this one. And this one is in the garden green. And like you see, I'm going to be just covering areas. Okay. And then I can go back with this one just to cover some sections that I might have not done it. Like, I feel like I need another one of that one, of this little one, because I can just do the little, right? And maybe just a little bit here. Just so that everything has. And then I'm going to go back with the reds if I want, and I can add more. I think that for this one, I'm going to leave it that way, because I want to add a joy to the world with the, in real red. So I want to see where that goes before I end up putting more of those berries, because I think that the red pops out really nicely with all the colors there. Yes, Julie, I know, right? Like, it always makes me nervous if I have all of them open, because I know that always ends in some sort of issues. Yes, absolutely. All right, so we're gonna have now the word joy to the word, and oh, maybe I'm doing it again, because I want to do see, this one I need to do it this way so I can see clearly. When I have the white on white paper, I don't see exactly where I am stamping. I feel like this is going to be much better. Yes, much better. And then I'm going to cut out that section. So I'm going to just bring my paper snips and then cut that section, leaving a small border around it. Like, here we go. And I'm going to be doing that one. I'm going to put this one back here. And see, I feel like I'm already covering this one. I probably want to put it like here. So I might want to have another red somewhere here, right? Because I'm covering almost here. And I might put one more here. So I can have a little bit of that red showing up. And so I might put another little bit there. And maybe one more here. That way I can see it a little bit of that red and we're good. I'm going to bring the dimensionals here. I'm done with this ones, yeah. So let's just cut a little bit of those. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna cut this one because I need a little bit of this for this one. I'm gonna put it here so I can see better. Alrighty. This is gonna go with that one, yes. And I know I want to be using also my real red bow. So anyway, now as I mentioned, I also want to decorate the inside. And on the inside, I want to have the sentiment from the other set. And you can use any other one. I just like that this one is large enough. So it covers the area for my card, so it's easier for me to be addressing them during Christmas time, you know, because sometimes we have way too many, right? And I was just add one of these because I think this is like my favorite, and we're done with that. So this, oh, maybe I do another one because I love that one. And another one here. There we go. So I will put this one inside. And so let's just go ahead and put everything together. And I'm going to be careful with all the ink pads here because, again, usually I end up with a mess. So let's just put everything together here. Now that we have all the pieces, and you can see how easy it is. And I would suggest you cut out several of these and then just play with this one over and over and over so that you can make as many, right, in just one sitting. So let me bring my adhesive. Just see. Yeah. It's not quite a match, but I don't think it matters just because I'm actually going to be covering that section. There we go. So I'm going to be doing it right on the edge. And the same with this one. So this one is going to be like a phone fold, right? That opens differently. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and inside, I'm going to glue this section, right? See how nice it looks from the inside? And like I said, it makes it so easy when you are dressing so many Christmas cards. When you do it, a smaller piece of paper, and also when you put a large sentiment. And I don't know if I said that, but I think I don't know if I say that, but it is 4 1/4 by 3. Let me see if it's true. I think that's it's actually 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. But you can see here, you just put the name of the person, the date, and then a little short message here and your name, and I think you're done. So I love doing that. Because usually around Christmas, that's when we go crazy and we put so many, oh my God, what am I trying to say? Writing a lot of cards. But I'm going to step up this one a little bit more. And hold on here for a second. And I'm going to emboss this little piece using the, what is this called? The textile, Tasteful Textile. Just so that I have something else going on this, you know. And you'll see how nice it looks. Okay. I'm going to put this one here. And I love this embossing folder because it goes for any occasion and it adds a really nice texture to it. You can see it here, right? See how nice it looks? I mean, it just makes, I don't know, I feel like it makes it even better. So this one will go on this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and oh, thank you, Susan. Yeah, using different colors of the green will help. Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't use the Mossy Meadow because I thought it was too dark when I was doing these ones. That's why I end up with the Old Olive on this because I think it goes really well with this color. But the actual ink pad for the Mossy Meadow was kind of dark, so I didn't like to have that one there. And of course, this one comes from the color combination. But yeah, definitely like doing that as well. Now for this one, we're going to be adding it like right here, as I said. And then I'm going to be putting this one right here, right? And then this one will go right there. And then a bow. Okay, so that's how I am picturing this. And, oh, you know, it might be nice if let me see. I'm going to put this one first here. Now, like I said, I only need to add adhesive on this section so that my card opens and it's not shut. So I just need to put adhesive on half of it. All right. Yeah, see, and it opens that way. And then I feel like this one will be nice if I erase the whole thing, don't you think? So let's just erase this one. Where are the dimensionals? Oh my goodness. Oh, here. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm already losing them. Alrighty. And we're going to go ahead and put the dimensionals here. And again, these are super easy. And for sure, you can make so many of these ones, for sure. All right, let me just put this one right here. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and add this one and then a bow. Now, I could also go crazy and use some of that shimmery thing and spray it. I won't do it on this one because I already glue it down. But you could also add that you can put alcohol with the shimmer paint. And I think that will also look really nice because you will have this whole section just glowing. Which I think that would be really, really nice. You know, I'm going to move this one a little bit down. And then I'm going to be adding a bow. Because we love bows, don't you? Don't you think? And I'm using the Real Red double, what is double edge? Is that right? Double stitch satin ribbon. All right, and I will just put it like right here. So let's just put it here and here. Let me just put it, yep, like so. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and add a glue dot and have it like right here. And I might cut just a little bit because I don't like when the ribbon sticks out, because it's harder when you're trying to mail it. So there we have it. So here's our first card, and as you can see, it opens like that. And I think it looks really nice, don't you think? So very easy. Now we're gonna go ahead and do card number 2. Hold on. And I believe it's almost in the same colors on this one. So give me 1 second here, because I have a huge mess right now. Where is the paper? Here it is. So this one is a little bit different. Almost the same, but in this case, what I wanted to do is to only put the design series paper. So I played with the dimensions on this one. So this one is also 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 3.5 on one end, and then on the other end at 2. The goal is for me to end up with 5.5 by 4 1/4. So you can see this one is that small. But the trick here is that I want to make this one as a gift card holder. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting this one here. My sentiment, or yeah, the inside part is going to go here. But I'm going to glue this section down so that my gift card can go here. So that's how I am picturing this one. And I'm trying to see if I have the tear tape here. I don't find it, so I might need to be using my regular adhesive, but you could use the tape. What is this called? The double tape. And I don't know what I did with it, because I did have it. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I know I had it. Like, I know I have. So anyway, so we're gonna be using this one just to tape those sections. Okay, so this is actually going to be a gift card that I think is following almost everything that I showed you on the other one. But like I mentioned, in this case, we're going to be gluing this section so that we can make a little pocket here. All right, so the design series paper on this one is 3 1/4 by 4. So this one is going to go right here. The inside of my card, in this case, is 4 by 3 3/4. Yes. And so this one is going to go like so. And then this section, let me see, it's pure pieces at 4 3/8 by 3 3/8. Then this one is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. And then this one is 3 by 4, which I think is the same measurements as I have on the other one. And you saw how we did the card, so we're going to be pretty much doing the same on that one. Let's just do the stamping first and then go from there. I'm going to put this one right here. So like I mentioned, I want to put here my sentiment. So I'm going to be putting it more towards one end because I know some of this is going to be covered. And I just need to picture here where this one will go. Let's just picture this. So I have this one like right here. This one is going to go right there. So I could still put the little thing here. Let's just see. Yeah, I could probably go somewhere here. Let me see. Yep, it looks good. And I'll put the berries right there. I wouldn't be adding the other one. I think that this one looks good just with the one. Again, you can put your name, the name of the person, your name, and then the date there, and I think it's good. So I'm gonna take this one out. Same as the other one, we're gonna be putting the word joy. And I start with this one so that I can see exactly where I need to fill in with the leaves. And same as with the other ones, I'm going to start with this one. This time I'm going to be putting this one, so I'm not probably covering the berries, but the words. Where are the berries? I'm going to be adding those. Add those. Alrighty. Then I'm going to bring the Pure Pieces. Let me just put one here. And I don't know. Well, let me wait. I always like to wait until I see the other one, just because this seems to be a smaller piece. Yeah. There we go. So for this one, I'm going to end up adding probably another one just a little bit here. And then I'm going to be adding another set of berries here because I feel like I have too much space there. So I'm going to be adding like something else right there. And maybe one more here. And I'm going to leave it at that until I figure out where the wording is going to go. Same as with the other one, we're going to use stamp the sentiment and cut it out with our snips. And I'm just leaving a border around it so you can see. Not hard at all. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and add some dimensionals on this one, which already have some here. Let's see. And I'm gonna be adding them like right there, right? And I think it looks okay. Okay, I could have, if I were to do this again, I could have moved this one up, but at this point, I'm going to leave it that way. And I think I'm going to be running it also through the, what is this called? Through the Big Shot again to add some texture, because I did like how it looked. And I'm going to put this one right here. And like I said, this is this folder, the Textful Textile 3D folder, has become like my favorite. I think I've been using it in so many cards, and I love, like I said, that it goes for any theme. So definitely give it a try. I'm sure you're gonna love it. You can see it here again, and we're gonna go ahead and add this one. Oh, but you know, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and glue this one to our mat, because that's always easier. We're going to go ahead and put it here. And, oh, yes. And then we're going to go ahead and add this one right here, as you can see. And we're going to be adding this one here. So let's just start putting together our gift card holder. Now, like I said, this one is going to be the inside. Alrighty, so I'm going to be putting it somewhere here. And then I'm going to be adding the tape, the double side tape that we have right on the edges. So I think that this one will be a great way to do all your gifting, right? And I need to be careful with this side. I'll have to hold it. I'm gonna fold this side because it was a tiny. There we go. And same thing here, it was a tiny larger. And then we're gonna close it here. And I like to burnish those edges or those just to make sure it is well glued. I'm trying to see if I have a gift card here so I can show you, but in essence, I mean, the pocket is right there, right? Like, you will put it like right here, right? You just put your gift card there. And then when they take it out, then they can see the message. Then I'm going to be putting this one right here. And we're going to glue this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add it like right there. We're going to put this one, and again, on this one, we're going to be adding just adhesive on this section, right? Because I want it to be open like so. So same as the other one, we're going to go ahead and add just adhesive on half of the piece. You can see it here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one right on top with the dimensionals. I feel like always adding dimensionals, I mean, it's an easy trick to give dimension, and it just looks amazing. I don't know, I just love it. Now I do tend to add a lot of them, so yeah. Let's just pull them out. And we're going to be adding a bow as well. And it will be good for this gift card. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Cynthia. I really appreciate it. Kathy, I'm glad that you're liking this gift card idea. Because think about it. You can make so many of these. Especially, I feel like this year is going to be a little bit weird. I think that it will be good to be sending gift cards. I don't know. So, anyway, at least that's my thought. And I'll just add a bow here. Hi, Teresa. No, don't worry. And I mean, this is this live. See that I can put it like right here again. I can actually see if I like it. Actually, in this one, I'm gonna be putting it. Ooh, what if I put it here where I have that? Nah, I don't like there. I don't know. Maybe here. Maybe in this section I like it. I don't like it quite there, right? It just feels weird. But I'm going to put it here. I feel like that one looks better. Here, I feel like it kind of competes with that one. So I'm going to be putting it like right here. Yes. I think that would be better. Oh, thank you, Susan. I'm so glad you're liking it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let's just see. I think this one looks nice here, actually. Yes. In fact, I can put it like that and then put another set of berries there. Oh, yes. Oh, but I already embossed. Okay, never mind. I was going to go ahead and add some berries there, but I already embossed. Okay, I think it'll still be fine. I'm going to just add it here. Yeah, because I don't like it there. I do like it here. Ooh. Oh, I actually like it better here. I'm going to go with this side. Yes, I like that better. So I'm going to go with this one. Where are the glue dots? Oh my gosh, where are my glue dots? Huh. Okay, oh here, I'm like, how did they end up in the other side of the room? Have no clue. No clue. There we go. Yes, see? Loving it. All right, so see, you have this one. Here's where you put your gift card, and then you have your message. Really easy. Yeah, I did like it better there too. Okay, so let me just cut a little bit here. Again, I don't like it when it goes kind of off that much from the page, from the card, because sometimes again it gets stuck when you're putting into your envelope. So there you have it. I know, right? I mean, it looks really nice. Now, you could be playing with it, and let me just share it with you but you could be playing also with the foils, which I didn't do it for this card, but look at this. Oh, actually, I could do that. See that? I mean, you can even move it a little bit. Oh my goodness, I think I like this idea a lot. You know what? Let's just do that. I'm just going to move it off, kind of like I have a shadow. Don't you think it looks nice? Yes, let's go for it, right? I mean, I was going to show you another card here in a second, but, oh my god. Now, when I cut this one with the dies, I did put already that adhesive sheet in the back, because that makes it a sticker. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. It looks like a shadow, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. Yes, definitely. Yeah, that was a good addition. I was just going to be showing you how nice the word is, but I think it ended up being better. Now, let me share it with you another card that I made. Different colors, but because this is what I was going to share it with you. See this? Right? And you can see how I laid it off with the different dies that we have. So this is a 3 dies. I did cut this one in Mossy Meadow, and I kind of sponged the edges, and then I did this the next in Whisper White, and then of course I did the same the metallic brush cardstock. I mean, who doesn't like that one, right? I know. So definitely, I mean, you can see this one and you can see this one. Different. It's the same kind of, right? The stamping is the same. Now, this one is a gift card and this one is just a fun full card, right? But again, you can make so many of those. Now, let me go with the next card, which is also kind of like a fun fold for you. I do like the adhesive sheets, especially for this type of things. Now, I gotta say honest, I also like the fine tip glue pen. And in fact, I think I was using that one a lot before we had the adhesive sheets. But I think in the last Facebook Lives, people have been mentioning, because I always forget about them. It's not that I don't like it, I always forget about them. And so now I pull them out and I've been using it more and more. And I just love it because it just makes the stickers so much easier, so much easier. So, okay, so now let's do the next one. So the next one is on the Mossy Meadow. So this is what we have on this. Now this is like my typical card base, the 8.5 by 5.5. I think I tend to use this one all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and fold it in half. And this is one of those foam folds that I think this is my most used. I think I use it all the time. And then I'm just going to be folding it again in half. I use this one all the time. I just feel like it gives so much with little effort. You know, like it looks amazing and it's not that hard. There's not much to score. In fact, you don't have to do any scoring as you saw me. You just go ahead and do it. Now, this one is 2 by 5 and 3/8. 2 by 5 3/8. So we're gonna go ahead and put it like right there. I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is for the inside, and it's 3 by 4. So this one is gonna go right inside there. And then I have Whisper White for the front, and this one is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then I have Mossy Meadow again, and 2 and what is this measurement? 7/8 by 3 7/8. And then I have a piece that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let me just see if this is, I feel like this one, okay, yes. So this is, yeah, see that? This is how I picture this card. See how nice it's gonna look? Now, of course, we're gonna put the word joy, we're gonna put a red bow and all the leaves, and it's gonna look gorgeous. But, and actually, oh, actually I can do it this way though, right? Don't you think? Oh, I think I'm gonna go with this way. So anyway, so you can, like I said, this is like my most used fun fold. And I think I've done too many of this one. So anyway, so let's go ahead. Oh, well, before we do that, let's just go and do the stamping. I think I'm going to go with this side, right? It just looks a little bit different. It's still the same fold, but we're going to be doing it this way. Let's just bring our this is the inside and this is the outside. Our Prismat, we're going to do the stamping in the inside. We're gonna put it like right there in the center. Yeah, horizontal. Let's do a horizontal, right? And then of course we're gonna be adding this guy here. Oh, let me put the sheet. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is that? Yes. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the berries. There we go. So here's the inside. And then the outside, we're going to go ahead and add that joy word. Now I wish I have done so many of the other one, because I really like how it looks. Anyway, I'll probably add it later on. Because honestly, I was just going to show you how the word looked when it was die cut, but oh my goodness, I just love it. All right, so now we're going to be doing exactly the same thing as with the other ones. We're going to be adding the leaves, all the foliage here and there. Of course, we're going to be adding those berries. Alrighty, then I'm going to go ahead and add the pear pieces. I'm going to go ahead and add that one here, this one there, and maybe just one here. Well, I'm just going to stop here first. I'm just going to be adding a little one here. There we go. Much better. I don't think I'm going to be adding anything else of this ones. Well, maybe a little tiny here, you know? Maybe just a little bit there. And I'll probably add another of, I don't know if I like it there. Well, I'm gonna wait until I see the whole thing. Let's just add, now I do have already cut out one, which is when I started designing this. I'm gonna be putting this one like right here on the center so I can have both of those berries. Yes, I think I like it already that way, so I won't be adding anything else. Let me start putting this, because I still get all nervous with all these pads. And we're gonna bring again the embossing folder. Hold on. Yes, because this is the final part and I'm sure I'm gonna be getting everything. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and emboss this one. Where is the folder now? Well, I mean, clearly I've used it already and I cannot find it. How about that? Oh, here it is. I'm like telling you guys. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Jan. I'm so happy to hear you're liking them. All right, so here we have it. Again, that embossing folder makes it look even better, I feel, you know, especially because we're creating like our design series paper. So we have textured design series paper. So let's just start putting together our card. Did I have, yeah, we have this section and this section. All right, so let's just start putting everything together. Now on these ones, I'll be honest, I like to start putting first the inside so that I know exactly where to glue the top. So let's just start with that. That's the only big tip when you're making this type of cards, especially if you're hiding your message, right, from the front. So definitely always start with the inside for this type of cards. Because that way you know exactly where you're going to be positioning this one, right? You make sure that you're covering, rather than if you start doing this one and then that one, sometimes you can see a little bit of the white here and there. The other thing is I try to make this section a little bit smaller than this one, again, because that makes it easier when you're covering it. So if you want something larger, just make sure you make this piece larger. So just want a few tips there when you're making this type of foam fold. Very easy, but yeah, those tips have been always things that I used, and I found that it's easier that way. So all right, so now we have this section. We're gonna go ahead and add this one here. Yes, and then we'll use dimensionals. Oh my goodness, Bar. Thank you so much for being here. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm so glad you joined though. So thank you. All right, so we're going to be adding it somewhere here. Actually, I can do this one. Yeah, all the way here. Yeah. All right, so I just need to add here and here, like just half of it. And we're going to be adding it there we go. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add dimensionals on these. So and again, I kind of go crazy with the dimensionals. All right, so now let's just peel everything. All right, and we're gonna be adding this one here. And we're gonna be adding this one to the middle. I think I still have, yeah, 2 pieces here. There we go. That I can add. Okay. We're going to be adding it like right here. And then I'm going to be adding the bow. So the bow, again, using the same that I've used in the last. What? You're gonna be calling me Bruno. What? Okay, so I'm gonna be, and we can see, I think I like it again in this section. I don't know. It looks good here, but I don't know. Somehow I think I like it better on this one. So I'm gonna be putting it on that section. We're gonna be cutting it. Right, like right there. I'm going to cut a little bit more. There we go. We're going to be putting it right there. And the angle seems to be like too much. It's just that little tiny. There we go. Let's just be careful here. Because I don't want any, yeah, much better. That way it's inside. Again, I like to have the ribbon inside the card because it makes it easier when you're mailing it. So let's just add a glue dot. And we're going to be adding it like right here. And there we have it. So what do you think? Right? And it opens like so. I mean, really nice, I think. So let me just share with you again the cards. Oh, and you know what? Before I share, well, let me just put them all here so that you can see them. But I wanted to share with you. So if you remember last week, actually, this is 1 and 2. I don't know why I always put them in order. But one thing I wanted to share with you. So if you remember last week, I shared with you the Kirby die, right? Which, I mean, I love them. If you didn't watch this video, make sure you watch it. This is from last week's. It's already on my Facebook Live and you can go to the videos. But I want to share with you one other card that I made using this set. See that? Now, in this one, I actually embossed the messages. So, like I said, I just love this set a lot. And in this case, you can see how many of those sentiments you have. And look at this. So I put here, Merry Christmas to you and yours, right? And then I add the Pensentient, which if you ask me, that's another of my favorites. Yeah, it seems like I have too many favorites, but I mean, seriously. And then I use the Kirby dies, and it's just one sheet of the design series paper. I just use both sides of the design series paper to get this look. And the other thing that I did is I went ahead and ink the edges with the soft suede ink pad. Very subtle. I didn't do too much, just so I can see there was a line, because when you put it and it's all the same color, you don't see it right well. But once you start inking a little bit, it just makes it a big difference, right? And so it's using both of the things from the dies from last week, and then of course the set from this one. So let me ask you, which one is your favorite? I'm gonna put it like so, because I think now, like I said, this is card 1. This is actually a gift card. If you just join, you can see that you have a little pocket right there. And then we have kind of number 3 that we just did. All of them are fun folds, if you will. And then I share also this one so that you can also see the die cuts. And it's another fun fold. If you can see, it's the same fun fold, but in this case, it was folded in half and then this half. So it's just different angle. This one was 11 by 4 1/4. And so you can see same fun fold, different direction, and they all look really nice. So anyway, so let me know which one is your favorite. Oh, I see what you're saying, Barbara. I'm like, what are you talking about with that? I know who Bruno is. I just didn't know why you were calling me that way. That's so funny, Barb. Thank you so much, Susan. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Again, tomorrow is the last day to sign up for the last Stampin' Stack for Christmas cards that I have for this year. And it's with the Warm and Toasty, which is the one that I show you at the very beginning of this video. Again, this is the Stampin' Stack. You get 3 of each, so you end up with 12 cards. This is the last one I'm doing this year for Christmas. The next card class that I do is going to be a different theme. And the last date is tomorrow. You can ask for the link at through email, Ali at creatingwithali.com. Or you can sign up for my email list, which is in the description of this video. And tomorrow you'll get the email with the registration, because tomorrow I'm sending another email with that link. Also, what was I going to say? Oh, and you can also get the tutorial. If you already have everything and you don't need me to send you the kit, you can actually get the tutorial at my store at creatingwithali.com. /shop. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next week. Like usually Thursdays. And instead of saying 7 o'clock, I'm just going to start saying like 7:05, 7:10, because it seems like lately I'm just running late every single week. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.